Hi everybody, it's Joey, and I'm here to do a New Jersey episode review of episode 7, season 9 of The Real Housewives of New Jersey, called Brunch Gone Bad. Okay, so I'm talking a little low because it's really late at night. Because it's a little late at night, and I don't have to whisper, but I'm nearly all out of celebrity skin. Look at this. Oh my god, I am so out of celebrity skin. It's crazy. I gotta get new celebrity skin. Right now I have my celebrity skin. I had on mannequin before. I took that off. Perfume of the Day's Prada Candy. Okay. Let's get into the episode. First of all, I worked all week. I'm so exhausted. I'm doing this for you guys. It's like almost 3 in the morning. I swear to God. I'm not making this up. And my grandma's in the hospital, and I'm really worried about her, so it's been a really hard week. It's just been too much. Okay. So anyways, okay. So it starts off with Margaret. It's Margaret's house, everyone's coming over to have brunch. All the ladies. All 7 of them. Danielle, Jackie, Jennifer, Melissa, Teresa, Dolores. Did they leave anybody? No, it's Margaret's house. So, yeah. Danielle, all of them. So, Marge has brunch at her house, and they have facials. It's like a facial brunch or something. I don't know. They have a spa day. I feel like it's like a spa day. I feel like she's calling it a brunch, but it looks more like a spa. Like they were having facials and I think getting massages. I don't know. So, Teresa comes in, and Jackie and Melissa were already there. And Jackie walks over to greet Teresa, and the kiss. Oh my god, they were like, like she didn't want to kiss her at all, but like Teresa forced herself to do it. Oh my god. But anyway, yeah, that was a really awkward hello. But anyways, so then Dolores started in with Danielle. I don't know, Danielle was saying stuff like, I'm allergic to certain things that Margaret had in her house for food. And Danielle was like, I'm allergic. And Dolores goes, well, you're not allergic to penis. Dolores is not letting this go with Danielle. I mean, it's been forever and she's just not letting it go. It is what it is. I mean, whatever. So they're sitting down at, now they're starting to sit and eat. Like, they're having, I don't know, the actual brunch now. They just had the facials, they're having the actual brunch. And Melissa goes, Danielle's bachelor party was so cool, but, she had, the stripper. And, I didn't have a strip at my bachelorette party. I feel like I lost out. And then Dolores goes, yeah, because you missed perfect. Or something. Which I don't get what that has to do with not having a bachelor. Not having a strip at your bachelorette party. I don't know what that has to do with being perfect, but, But I do agree with what Dolores is saying. Because Dolores says, I don't believe that you're so afraid to go to jail about certain things involving Teresa. It's the truth. I mean, we see it even on camera. We see Melissa going to jail for certain things, and I feel like maybe Melissa's deliberately not doing it in front of the cameras this season as often. But we've seen it, and we know she does. I mean, listen, it's not like she can't go to her husband to talk to him. But it's like, it is his sister that she's talking about, so it is a little different. You know what I mean? She's not talking about some random bitch that she's fighting with. She's she's talking about his sister. You know what I mean? So it's a little different. But anyways, so then Dolores, so then Melissa's like, no, I take offense to that. I'm not Miss Perfect. I don't know what you're talking about. And then, Jackie goes, oh, I don't agree with that. That's not fair. Then Teresa gets involved. And it was like Teresa was waiting for Jackie to say boo. and Teresa was gonna jump. You get what I'm saying? Like, she was waiting for Jackie to even open up her mouth and look at her sideways. So Teresa goes, well, what do you mean? How do you know how the fuck Melissa's feeling? You met her 2 seconds ago. You were here for what, 5 seconds? You want to make it to 10? I'll shut your fucking mouth. Oh. By the way, my room is a mess. I have to clean it after this review. It's so crazy. Anyways, so then so then Jackie goes, don't curse at me. Don't curse at me, Teresa. Don't tell me to not be here for 10 seconds or whatever. I'm only here for 10 seconds. Don't curse at me. I'm too old to be cursed at. And Teresa goes, I don't give a flying fuck. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck. I curse. I fucking curse. If that's what you don't fucking like it, then fucking too bad. I'm like, okay, now she's deliberately dropping the F-bomb every 2 seconds now. So she's like, yeah, fuck you. What you did was fucked up. You shouldn't bring up my family. Jackie's like, yeah, I'm not bringing up your family. And Teresa's like, yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're bringing up my husband. I'm continuing from Jennifer's house. I didn't like what you said about my husband. Fuck you. Fuck this. Right? Going on. Then Danielle gets involved. And she's like, yeah, I don't like what you said about Teresa's husband. You shouldn't speak about her husband at all. He has something to do with this. And then Jackie goes, mind your own fucking business, Danielle. This doesn't concern you. And then Danielle's like, no, it does concern me because she told me yesterday I'm a bachelorette party, so don't dismiss me or whatever. And I'm like, oh my god. It was a scene. It was definitely a scene. Yeah, okay, so then Teresa says, okay, so Teresa says Danielle is defending her, but Melissa isn't. This is how I feel about this. Man, I'm torn. I'm torn about the situation because it's like, I get why Melissa's not jumping in and defending Teresa because Jackie is defending Melissa. So it'd be stupid for Melissa to be like, okay, well, don't talk to Teresa that way. That's my sister-in-law. When this is all stemming from Jackie defending Melissa. So it's like, what? I mean, she probably feels awkward defending Teresa when she's the one getting defended by Jackie. But, she's keep bringing up, Dolores gets involved and then Jackie has to go. I get it, but then it's like, Dolores, you've known Dolores way longer. Dolores knows about the family and everything for years and years and years and years, even before the show. Jackie is very new. At this point, she's literally like, doesn't know anyone from Can of Paint. So she shouldn't really be defending Melissa. I get if you feel like she's being wronged and you want to defend her. But it's like, you did just meet her. You can't be becoming best friends with someone after meeting them and seeing them a few times. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like she could wait a little bit and wait until the friendship progresses before, like, defending Melissa right away. You know what I mean? I get why Dolores is jumping in a little bit, but I feel like at this point it should just be between Teresa and Melissa. And I think that's what Melissa should have said. I think Melissa should have been like, listen, I think Dolores should stay out of it, and Jackie, you should stay out of it. That's it. Jackie, I don't want you defending me, and Dolores, I don't want you defending Teresa, and that's it. And Teresa should say the same thing. Be like, Dolores, don't defend me, and Jackie, don't defend Melissa. Just let us talk. Even if we're talking in front of the group, just let us talk. Because if you guys are arguing with other people, I won't jump in with that. So just let us deal with what we have to deal with, right? But I do find it funny how Danielle and Dolores can't stand each other, but they're the only two defending Teresa. Margaret was defending Melissa too. Margaret was like, yeah, well, she said in a confessional, Teresa can't control Joe. So it's like, I don't know why she's telling Melissa to control her, but she's really not telling Melissa to control Joe. What she thinks is that Melissa is going back and saying things that is trying to turn trying to turn Joe against Teresa, but maybe saying things to try to get him mad at Teresa, which I get it because it's like Melissa and Teresa don't really like each other, so it's like at that point it's like I get why they think Melissa's being fake and she is running back telling Joe things. At the end of the day, they are family whether they like it or not. Joe did marry her and they're not getting a divorce anytime ever. Honestly, ever. I don't think they're ever getting a divorce. So they just has to accept each other. I mean, that's just the way it is. But yeah, Margaret kept saying like things like, "Oh well, Teresa can't control Joe because Joe's in prison, and if Teresa could control it, then he wouldn't be in prison." But it's like, it's not what Teresa. Teresa maybe it's the judge. It's really the judge. Maybe if Teresa could have controlled the judge, then maybe Joe wouldn't be in jail. But after what Joe did, it's like the judge made the ruling and that's it. It was out of Teresa's hands at that point. She couldn't control anything even if she tried to. I mean, I feel like she should have said you can't control the judge, really, because the judge is the one who made that decision. He's the one that Joe put himself in jail, but the judge is what ruled Joe to be in jail for that amount of time. Okay, anyways. So Teresa gets up off the table because she's pissed. She's like, Melissa's not defending me. Danielle is. I just find that fucked up. It's like, Danielle's here defending me, and we've had this horrible, turbulent past, and then Melissa's my family, and she's not saying one word. She gets up and storms away. This is what pissed me off about Melissa in this scene. She goes to Jackie. She goes, "Are you okay, Jackie?" And Jackie goes, "Yes, I am," with a huge shit-eating grin on her face. And I'm like, why are you asking Jackie if she's alright? When she's literally grinning from ear to ear like she's loving this. Like she's loving getting this reaction out of Teresa. And Teresa, your sister-in-law, is the one upset. So why aren't you asking her if she's okay? That's what I didn't like about that scene with Melissa. I'm like, oh no. I didn't like that. I feel like if you were going to ask anyone if they were alright, you should ask Teresa. Because Teresa was the one that visually looked upset. Jackie didn't give a shit. I mean, she really didn't. She was smiling from ear to ear. She was literally drooling, she was drooling at the mouth. Like, she was literally, like, so happy. Like, literally, she was so happy. So then... Oh. Sorry, oh my god. Sometimes I can't read this, because you know how spell check on the notes, I have my notes like this. You see? And you know how spell check is like, doesn't really work. I hate spell check on these phones. Anyways. So Danielle goes to Jackie after Teresa storms away from the table. Danielle goes, Teresa and I really didn't have the biggest... we didn't have the best beginning. You know what I mean? Just give her a chance. Like, I think you guys just need to talk it out or whatever. And Jackie goes, well, I don't think that has to do with anything. I don't give a shit what you're saying or something. And Danielle goes, wow, you're really cocky, aren't you? And Melissa's like, no, she's not cocky. She's not cocky. She just feels attacked. And Danielle goes, oh, wow, now I see what's going on here. You guys are having this lesbian thing. What has been going on? Have you guys been kissing or been scissoring? And I'm like... I'm like, oh shit. So then immediately Melissa and Jackie just jump up off the table. They're like, okay, well, we're leaving now. Let's just take these mud masks off. So yeah, they flee the table. So then Danielle goes to Melissa, she really stick up for Teresa. Anyways, everyone leaves. At that point, everyone leaves because the brunch went bad and that's it. So now the next half of the episode, they finally go to Bimini. Benimi? Whatever, it's an island. It's a beautiful island, by the way, for Danielle's wedding. This is where Danielle's having her wedding. It's finally here. So I guess now we're in the beginning of May, or the end of April, or the beginning of May. Because I know her wedding was May 4th or May 5th, I think, her wedding day. Okay, anyways, so they're getting off the plane. They arrive in Bimini, and Danielle goes, someone better fucking help me with these bags. While she's getting off the plane. And I'm looking at her and I'm like, she literally has one suitcase. What is she talking about? She's sitting there with one suitcase and she's like, I want everyone to help me with all these bags. I'm like, oh god. Unless there was more bags and they didn't show it. Anyway, so they go on a boat to go, I guess, to the hotel. And Danielle goes to everyone, no one's really catering to my needs. The only ones that are really doing things for me are my daughters. And then Margaret goes, well, we just threw you this amazing bachelorette party. What are you talking about? And Danielle's like, yes, you did do that. And Margaret's like, okay, so don't fucking bitch. And Danielle's like, oh, no, I'll bitch. I'll bitch whenever I want to bitch. Oh, my God. So anyways, they get to the hotel. And I thought this was cute. I mean, it's not cute, but I thought it was cute. You know, everyone's coupled up. Except for Teresa. So she's all by herself in this huge hotel suite. And, you know, she calls up her daughters and stuff. I don't know, I like Teresa. I always did. I always found her cute. I don't know, I just love Teresa. So anyway, so then, Joe goes to Melissa. Joe goes to Melissa then in the hotel room. Joe goes, does Danielle really act like that? Or is she just busting balls? And Melissa's like, no, that's how she acts. That's how she acts. That's for real. That's for real. And then, in Margaret's hotel room, Joe goes, because Margaret's husband's named Joe too. Joe goes, oh look, there's Marty running across the beach. Look, he's running away. That was funny. That was funny. So then, I don't know, they were going to get ready for dinner that night, and Danielle cuts her tongue for some odd reason. From some, I don't know what it is. She cuts her tongue. There's a huge hole in her tongue, and I don't know if she stabbed it with a knife. I don't know what she did. I don't know if she's cutting herself, if she's so nervous about this wedding. I don't know what it is. I don't know if she wants to drown herself, kill herself. I don't know what it is. She just seems like she's uptight and she's a nervous wreck, and she's just bleeding, she's gushing out of her tongue, and I don't know. She still really didn't explain how she got that cut on her tongue, which is a little odd. She said something that she cut into a fruit. I never had a fruit cut your tongue like that. I'm like, unless there's a fruit that has... Unless that island has weird, like, unique fruits that have, like, blades in the fucking fruit. I don't know, like... I've never heard of a fruit cutting your tongue. So, I don't know, it's a little weird. Anyway, so then they go to dinner. And this is the scene that got to me. This was the scene that really hit me deep, because I'm experiencing this. I've been experiencing this for years and years and years now. And at this point, I don't care anymore, but at one time, it did really affect me. And, you know, so this really hit home for me. So they're sitting down at dinner, and they ask, you know, who's here? And Marty goes, you know, 2 of my children are here. And, well, Melissa goes, well, where's the third one? He didn't come. Or she didn't come. Danielle goes, yeah, I mean, his children can't stand me. His children can't stand me. And then she goes, you know, Marty, you were the one that raised them, not me, so... Your kids better start respecting me, or they better stay away. That pissed me off. I'm like, Danielle, this is the thing, Danielle. This is the thing. Margaret said something that really, really... And I wish she would have said this to Danielle's face, but she didn't. She said this in her confessional. She goes, I don't care what the kids have said. You're the adult. You should fix it. Don't tear this father away from his kids. And that's exactly what, you know, I'm not even getting into it because it's too personal, but I'm just saying, like, I can experience. I had this experience. I can relate, okay? So, so that what Margaret said really, really touched me and really made Margaret go up to one of my favorites after that saying. After that, what she said in that confessional. Like, she confirmed why I love her so much. So, so then Marty goes, which you can tell at this point, when he says this, you can tell he has some screws. First of all, you have to have some screws if you're going to marry Danielle. After she's been engaged 20 times, married 3 times, I'm like, at this point, there must be something wrong with the girl. So Marty goes, listen, I chose you. I didn't choose my children. I chose you. Okay? I'm marrying you. I'm not marrying them. You're the one that matters or something. And I'm like, wow, did he really just say this on television? I mean, even saying that behind closed doors in private is fucked up, but just admitting that on television in front of cameras, you have to have some screws loose. You have to have some screws loose. Even if that was the mother of his children, he shouldn't be saying that. But that is not the mother of his children. That is, at this point, that is someone who is very new and just, they're not, she's not blood or anything like that. So for him to say that was really, really odd. And I felt like that was really crazy. And and it really scares me to think my dad might have had that same conversation with his wife at one point, which kind of scares me a little bit. But I wouldn't be surprised. So Joe, Melissa's Joe, goes in his confession, because he's the only husband that has a confessional. I mean, he has a confessional, and friends of the Housewives don't even have confessionals. But anyways, so he goes, in his confessional, he goes, listen to me. If I'm marrying someone, and they told me, and they didn't like my children, they showed an inkling they didn't like my children, they would be gone so fast. And that made me fall in love with Joe. That really touched me, honestly. This whole episode was so good. This whole season's been amazing. So, so then Joe, so to change the subject, Joe, I don't know, he starts cheersing. It's like, cheers to that. Let's just cheers, just to change the subject. And then Joe goes in his confession, he goes, yeah, well, hee, but bullshit. Bullshit. We all know something's not right here. We all know, we're not, of course we're not saying it, but we all know something is just not right with these two. There's just something weird going on here. I don't know. Everyone just doesn't seem like this is real, this is really going on. They feel like this is all, I don't know, a bad dream. So then, I don't know, Teresa says, Dolores, so then they change the subject. Teresa goes, Dolores congratulated you, Danielle, for getting married, which I thought was nice, because, Dolores can't stand Danielle. And Dolores is Dolores kept saying, I can't believe Danielle freaking is about to get married 3 times, and I can't even get my boyfriend to commit to a date. Yeah, she was going on. She was going off one, But anyway, so then, Joe goes, yeah, fuck Dolores, or something like, Dolores has a big mouth, and Melissa's like, yeah, fuck Dolores, I don't give a fuck what Dolores says about anybody, and I'm like, Melissa, you wouldn't be saying this if Dolores was in front of your face. You got these balls because your husband's sitting right next to you and Dolores ain't there. Let's keep it real. So Melissa's getting all these balls because she knows Dolores is literally 100 million miles away. She's like, fuck you, Dolores, fuck you, I don't give a fuck about you, pulling up the finger, and I'm like, okay, Melissa, okay, So then, okay, so Melissa goes to Teresa, I'll always have your back, you should have mine. Teresa goes, no, you didn't have my back with Jackie. Teresa goes, I'm here over 2 years without a husband, my kids have no father, you should have stuck up for me in the moment, which is right. I mean, Jackie did cross the line here. Jackie did not have to bring up Teresa's husband with any regards of the word. She shouldn't have brought him up. There was no reason to. There was no point in it. She could have brought up another analogy or something. She didn't have to bring up her husband in jail. Let's keep it real here. So Melissa should have said something. I mean, even though Jackie was sticking up first, she could have at least swallowed her pride and just been like, Jackie, you know what? That was too much now. This is too much. I get you sticking up for me, but you didn't have to go that far. So then Joe jumps up and goes, you know what? You two come with me. Because we're not doing this in front of this whole table. I mean, this is ridiculous now. This is getting too far. It's like, how are we going to top Danielle and Marty? You know what I mean? It's like, no, we got to get up and walk away. So they got up and walked away. And Joe was just like, I want you guys to get along. You guys are sisters at this point. You guys should love each other. And Teresa goes, listen, I just want you... She goes, this is all stemming from, I just want you to spend more time with Daddy. I regret the 11 months I was away from Mommy. And they keep saying Daddy and Mommy, which I think is cute, but, So I regret that. I just don't want you to have any regrets. Because it might happen. And I don't want you to look back and have the regrets that I have with Mommy. And Joe goes in his confessional, he goes, I wish Teresa would have said that from the beginning, because all this would have gone away. But she basically did in many words. I mean, she was saying a lot of other shit. She did. But the majority of what she was really saying was that I want you to spend time with Dad because I don't want you to have any regrets. I mean, she did keep saying that. I mean, she did, Joe. I mean, you can't say, oh, she should have said that from the beginning. She has been saying this quite a few times here. She just shouldn't have said all the other shit. So anyway, so... yeah, so... to Joe goes, I'm very proud of you, Teresa. I really am. I think you're a very strong person, and I'm very proud of you. And Teresa goes, listen, the one day I couldn't be strong was Mommy's funeral, and I'm happy that you arranged that for me, and you did that for me. And I really thought that was cute that Teresa acknowledged that because, you know, the things Dolores was saying about Joe and the 1 year anniversary or whatever, the mother's death, he went on vacation. Teresa said that, I think, to try to make Joe be like, no, he does care about our mother. He's the one that arranged the funeral plans. Like, I think she wanted to put that out there and make everyone know that, no, my brother did a lot when my mother died. So, I really appreciated that. So, they just get up and they all three hug. They have a group hug, and that's it. I mean, that's the end of the episode. It was really good. It was this fucking season. I mean, I don't know. I don't know which season's the better. I don't know what season I like the most. I know my least favorite season's always going to be season 6. My favorite season, I don't know. It's either 7, 8, or this one. I can't decide. Or 4. I can't decide. Anyways, they had a mid-season trailer, which means this is episode 7, which means there's only going to be 14 episodes. So it was a mid-season trailer. The mid-season trailer looked really, really good. Lots of drama, lots of fighting, lots of everything. It just looks so good. Okay, well, I'm going to go now because, bitch, I have no words. I'm emotionally and physically drained. I am fucking been through the ringer. I mean... everything you could think of, I've been through this week. So, I need to go. I need to clean up this room, take a shower, watch RuPaul's Drag Race, because All Stars 4 is on. The season just premiered last week, and I missed... the second episode was last night. I gotta watch it. I love you guys so much. If you guys enjoyed, I'm gonna try to upload this one first. I had another video I made, which was Makeup 101. Like, I tried to do, like, I tried to show you all the makeup items I use, like, all my brushes and stuff, and everything I use to... because I know you guys always compliment my makeup, and I wanted you guys to know what products I use and how I do my makeup. So... I did a whole video dedicated to that. So that's going to be uploaded after this one. I know I said in that video... you're going to watch in that video, I say, oh, I'm going to upload that first and then the Jersey review. No, I'm going to upload the Jersey review first and then that one. So yeah, I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and bye.